Hello, everyone, and welcome to Research Methods, EDUC 694-2. I was delighted to see all familiar names on my course list, and I know it's going to be a pleasure to work with you once again. I'd like to take just a moment and give you an overview of this course and really of your thesis process. You're about to embark on a long journey, but a very productive one. We'll start with the major outcomes of this course. We have divided the research methods courses into 3 parts. You'll start with me, and then you'll move on to another professor for the final 2 parts. And what our goal is really to walk you through the writing of your MA thesis. Although the course is 1 unit, it is normally work you would be doing in addition to the coursework of a research class. So we didn't want to charge you more money and for independent study and the writing of your thesis. We just put it right into this class. So please note that although it's 1 unit, the workload is going to be greater because it would be work you would normally be doing completely on your own outside of class. So with that said, we'll start with the major outcomes of this course. The first is to give you an understanding of educational research and how it differs from other research methods. We will have you decide on a topic for your own thesis, and you will also complete the required training that's going to be at the end of the course before sending you on. You will the required CITI training, which is then allows you to collect data in the schools and to interview, should you choose, participants. Finally, the major outcome of this course, of course, is for you to leave with a chapter of your thesis already completed, and that is Chapter 2, the review of literature. So really, the big idea, as stated on the other slide, is to understand educational research, to really put those pieces of the puzzle together. So you're going to look at other researchers' work. You're going to see how you conduct your own research, kind of put that in your mind, how you would like to conduct your research. But really what we're going to accomplish in this class is that Chapter 2, the review of literature. So you're going to read, maybe 15 to 20 articles that you select. I'll show you how to get those articles that are relevant to a topic that you select. The first goal then really is to select a topic. So what is it at your school site or in education in general, something that you're interested in, that you see a problem or an area that you'd like to explore more? It really should be an area you're very passionate about. You'll be spending the next 16 to 24 weeks exploring it, writing about it. And then finally, you'll also need to narrow it down to 1 or 2 doable questions and measurable questions within that topic. So that's going to be your topic, your title really, and your research questions. Our second goal is to have you collect literature on that topic. So I'll show you how to search the CSUSM website. Actually, I'm going to have Dr. Olivas, who's our research librarian for the School of Education. I have some videos, and she will be a virtual guest lecturer and show you how to use our own website. I will show you how to validate sources. So there's a couple of methods. We can't just pull it off, as you tell your students, Wikipedia. So we'll look at how to validate sources for a scholarly journal. And finally, you'll begin a running reference page. So really from day 1, you should be looking at APA formatting and creating your reference that will go in your thesis itself. And our third goal, really it's the overarching goal, is to begin building your Chapter 2. So we'll start with identifying the sources, which is needed in your Chapter 2. Selecting the topic also needed, and then piece by piece, week by week, you'll be looking for articles. So really you should be looking for, 3 to 5 articles each week. You start by skimming them so you don't have to read every single article, because you may be looking at really 30, 40 articles, but just for a minute to see if they would be valid for your research. And then we'll begin the writing. So you'll do a rough draft, you'll do an outline, you'll do an outline first, then your first draft, and you'll leave here with my comments. Your final assignment, of course, is to turn in that literature review, and then you will take it on to your thesis chair, who I'll assign at the end of the course. The end product, again, as stated, is to draft your Chapter 2, to complete that training. And then finally, I will use what your area of interest is to assign a thesis chair to you. We have some great thesis chairs. They're all working superintendents, assistant soups, former deans of colleges. So you're going to be in really good hands as you write your thesis. You will need someone from your school site that you can identify later who will be a second reader. That's usually your principal. The timeline, again, these are just kind of highlighted for you. You're going to decide on a topic with the first week. You're going to identify your research questions, weeks 1 and 2. Those questions, I would say 1 or 2 questions max, will evolve. So once you begin collecting data in your next course, you may even tweak them a little bit. But we'll look at some very measurable research questions and help you to identify those in the first 2 weeks. You'll begin to gather literature, well, really from week 1, but the guided part of that will be weeks 3 through 7. You'll identify your themes from the literature that you're reading. So for your lit review at the end of this course and your Chapter 2 lit review, which is the same, you'll really have about 20 articles that you've collected. So from those articles, you're going to identify themes, you'll create an outline, and you'll be writing your lit review starting with really week 3 through week 8. You should get as much writing done each week as you can, but I have chunked it so that little pieces will help you do that. I think most importantly in this class, you're starting, again, a new process, something that we as instructors are really practitioners, as teachers, as educators. And so now to sit down and be a researcher, it's quite a daunting task, I know. But I do assure you, I've been through 2 cohorts now. It's doable, it's been done, and it's been done spectacularly, I should say. Our first cohort just finished their MA thesis defenses, and they were really outstanding. So please know, we're here to help you. I, of course, as I said, I hate that picture, but I did want to personalize it. I'm here at any time for you. What's been very helpful is to schedule Zoom meetings with me, and so that's our office hours. I will be inserting optional Zoom meetings throughout the course, so if everyone wants to check in one evening, I'll be there for you. Otherwise, I am super available, as you know, from my other course. You can just send me a note and we'll schedule a private Zoom meeting. And then finally, a fabulous resource you do have is Dr. Olivas in the CSUSM library. So she will really help you as far as if you need to find articles, and really does an outstanding job. She'll be our guest lecturer in week 2, so you'll learn more about her. But the important thing is to know that we are here to help. You will make it through this, and as the course develops, you'll become more and more confident. So I hope this has helped you, and I look forward to a great 8 weeks. Thank you.